everybody, it's Gina from SugarBender.com. Easter's almost here, and I promised everybody that I was going to do the Italian Easter bread. So today I thought I'd spend some time walking you through the actual baking and making of the braided Easter bread. It's a tradition that we've had in our families for as long as I can remember. If you want to catch the front end of making this dough, if you just go to SugarBender.com, I have pictures and instructions and the recipe on there for you. So the recipe should look kind of familiar if you're following me on SugarBender.com. It's the same recipe, really. I use the same dough for cinnamon rolls. It really makes a beautiful cinnamon roll. It's nice and sweet and eggy. But it is our traditional recipe that we use for the Easter sweetbread. So the full recipe gives you 4 balls about this size. So 4 loaves. I'm making 4 smaller Easter breads because I'm sending them to my mom and my sisters and stuff. So I like to make the smaller loaves because they're just a little more manageable. So this is a fourth of the recipe. And what you're going to do is take this ball. This has already been proofed. It's already raised. And I punched it down and I've divided it out. And it's ready to go. It's ready to hit the oven. So I'm going to divide it into 3 balls. 3. Why 3? Well, A, for a braid, huh? So I was raised with sisters, so I've been braiding hair since I was, way little. But the Easter bread, steeped in tradition for a lot of reasons. The braid is the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. And a lot of times you'll see the Easter breads braided and the eggs in them. The eggs is a sign of new life. And at Easter it's just appropriate, and it's sort of a tradition that a lot of Italian families do with their Easter breads. Also, sometimes you'll see them braided and then made in a form of a wreath, and that's to symbolize that crown of thorns that Christ wore on the cross. So I just do mine straight. I just think it's easier to serve up. So let me roll them out for you. So just 3 long logs, and then we'll braid them up. Gosh, my grandma used to make these all the time. I remember going down to her house and having them. Some people like to ice them or not ice them. I like them iced. Why not? It's sweet bread, so why not ice it and make it pretty? And a lot of the ones that you'll see are iced as well. So pick a color, any color. I don't know that really even matters. I know a lot of times I had a girlfriend that was Greek when I was growing up, Nikki, and when they made their breads at Easter, they always put red eggs in their bread, and just symbolized the death of Christ. But I don't care to put eggs in the bread. I'm just not a big fan of that, but you can do it. Hard boil them, color them, weave them into the braid. So you can see 3. I pinch them together a little bit, and then just pretend like I'm braiding hair. Braid. Nice and loose though. Don't go too tight on it. And at the end of each one, I like to pinch it down nice and tight. You want to seal up those ends. Make it pretty. At the end of the day, you got to make it pretty. That's what it's all about. All right, I have my pan ready. Easy peasy, right? All right. Now the other thing that I like to do, because I like a little bit of a sheen on it, this is just an egg white. I like to get my hand in it. You can use a brush if you want, but why dirty a brush? Just use your hand. So I'm going to do the egg wash, and now we're going to plop it in the oven. These bake for about 25 minutes. This size bakes for about 25 minutes. When I make the bigger ones, they take a little bit longer, but these don't take quite so much time. Here's one that's done. You can tell that it's done. When you pat it, it sounds a little bit hollow. And then I have some icing. Put a little bit of icing on there. Not a lot. You know what I mean? Like, little goes a long way, and it's just still a little bit warm, so it'll roll its way down the edge of the bread. So, gosh, I hope you tried this recipe. I do. The sweetbread dough, you can do any number of things with it. I told you I use it for cinnamon rolls, but go to SugarBender.com, find the recipe. I hope you make some. It really doesn't take that much time, and it sure is worth the effort. So, thanks for spending some time with me. I wish you all a really happy Easter. If you're following me on Facebook, make sure you like me on Facebook. Like me and follow me. I'd love to have you taking a peek at what I post. And then follow us on Twitter and Instagram. So food is love. You know how I feel. Make something wonderful for the people that you care about.